see the Springfield Cardinals and the Bowie Bay Sox coming at ya on 2K Sports.
That's right, Gina. We're ready for some baseball, folks. Baseball. Let's get this thing going. Hey, what's up, MLB fans? This is a beautiful day. Baseball. Christmas is in the air. A little bit of winter ball here. And we're live here. Beautiful confines here. Home of your boy. What was it? This team. How can I get them? Ball! Well, Springfield Cardinals, think of the Springfield, think of the Simpsons. And there's no doubt about it. It's a big game. What was that other one? Duff Beer? And 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's actually a nice ballpark here. Fans really come out to the game. Strike 3, take a seat. Another boy. Bay Bears. Got off to a good start to the game. Here's Rick Baroa, the former Florida Marlins / Jacksonville Sun. This is a kid that has unbelievable power to all fields, and Cardinals really look to this kid for the future. Big swing by Rick. I think of Geronimo Baroa, played in the big leagues. I think of Ingo Baroa, and those guys were some great talents, the Baroas. I can remember watching Geronimo Baroa play for the Oakland A's when he had 36 home runs at 136 rookies 1 year, and the following year had another big season, 1997, and in 1998, there was some decent numbers for the Detroit Tigers and Oakland and Baltimore, respectively. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss by Rick Baroa. Well, sometimes this game, a great fastball comes, and then you swing and you miss. Bender just showed you what it's all about. Up to bat now is veteran Mike Kadire. Boy, he had a great season in 2009, 32 plus home runs, 76 ribbies, playing for the Cardinals and the Cubs. Big swing and miss by Kadire. He originally was a Minnesota Twin there, Mike Kadire. Nowadays, Kadire is a broadcaster, ESPN. Nowadays, probably going to be with NBC. They've taken over Sunday night and Major League Baseball and Netflix. And soon to be Turner. Because they'll own it. So we'll see what happens in the future. Ball outside. Mike Kadire. This is a guy that has great power to all fields. If everything's going good, he's going to make it look good. Ooh, strike 3. Take a seat, Mike Kadire. Minor League Baseball might not be to your cooking. Well, the Bowie Bay Sox are showing what it's all about. The score is still 0-0 between these two teams. I'm going to go look at this young right-hander, Enrique Cesse. Enrique is a guy that has a great fastball, changeup, and a curveball. And tonight, these young bats are going to see what they can bring. Up to bat is Juan Morris, one of baseball's great young prospects throughout the 2000s. Big swing here from Morrison. Nice catch by Medlock. You know, in baseball, it's always good to start the game off with a single. And that's what's happened there with the young outfielder. And there's Matt Townsend. That's a big swing by Townsend. Can of corn for Rick Baroa, former Florida Marlin. Looks like it's going to be easy inning. Ryan Mountcastle. This is a future superstar. When you think about Ryan Mountcastle, the numbers he's put up with the Baltimore Orioles in the last 3-4 years, 30 plus home runs every year. He's had some injuries the last 2 years. You know, in 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024, Ryan Mountcastle put up some big numbers for the Orioles. And we talk about some of the greats that played for the Orioles, like Cal Ripken, Brady Anderson, of course, former Baltimore Oriole Machado in San Diego. So these are some of the greats that play for Baltimore. And he's another one of those great ones that played for. Straight one. The thing about Mountcastle, he is the monster. He does have great power. If you get in his wheel zone, he'll take you yard. Ooh, he's safe. Now this game's presented by Cola Pop. The best drinks I've ever seen. Oh, my drink. Well, make sure you have healthy food, of course. Fruits and vegetables, that's the way to go. One thing I always loved growing up was carrots, broccoli, and of course, salad dressing and lettuce. Here's the next pitch. Nice pitch by Simmons. He's really locked into it. Sometimes in baseball, you have to get that fastball over it. If it's a curveball, a fastball, even a changeup. Make sure you get that pitch over. Mountcastle's looking to get a home run. If everything can go right, he will take a big swing. Next pitch from Simmons. Looks like he stole for third. Good base running. When you're a young pitcher, you're still trying to figure your way. You know, in the game of baseball, you have to be patient with these young pitchers because sometimes they're just not going to get it right. You have to really drive into their head. Don't make bad pitches. It's like in football. If you're a quarterback, don't make a bad throw. Don't get sacked. Get rid of the football. Pop up for Mountcastle. All right, Mountcastle, two-time All-Star for the Baltimore Orioles. And between him and a few other big names that have left the team in the last few years. It's been a good run for Baltimore. They have developed some really good players. Here's Oliver. He's out of there. 2 away, 1 run in. Good piece of hitting by Mountcastle. And Anthony Santander, the latest Blue Jay. He had a lot of injuries last season for Blue Jays. Signed that big fat contract, 5 years, $179 million. And they just recently signed Dylan Cease to $213 million. So some big money the Blue Jays have been dishing out. The rest of the teams are about to dish some money out in the next few days. Strike one to Anthony Santander. Who has an amazing power. He's a star. Santander. Ball to Santander. Well, this count is 2-1. We got none on and 2 away. We're here in the first inning. Bottom of the first inning. We're here in Bay Sox Stadium. It's a beautiful facility. Strike. What a pitch.
2-2.
I think in baseball, you just want to get your pitch across. You want to make the right hit. Here's the next pitch.
You're out.
Fastball down and away. 88 miles an hour. What a pitch by Simmons. What a way to start off the game. Score still 1-0 for the Bay Sox. Hammett come up tonight.
Top of the second inning.
Now we get a good look at this young arm here.
Left fielder.
Bender. He's pitched pretty good so far. He's given Bay Sox a chance to win. And that's all you ask for your young pitchers these days. Just give us a chance to win. And Lair. Yeah, Luther Hancock is one of the top players in all of baseball.
Ball one.
He's a pitch outside, 90 miles an hour. That's what Pender's got. Rick is a great pitcher. A fastball, a 6 curve, and a changeup. He's Still almost 14 pitches tonight. The hot zone for him, high and away. Swing and a miss from Hancock. That's a really nasty pitch, just outside the plate with a kind of curveball. And it's the thing about Vender, he is going to go to his meat and potatoes, the curveball, fastball, all night tonight. Ooh, it's a ball, fastball just down, away. Good eye for Hancock. Get Medlock, Hancock. Well, Hancock is a good young batter. He has great power. You talk about power. Think about Roman Anthony. Think about Jaron Duran. These are great talents for the Boston Red Sox that give this team a chance to win. Big swing. Pops it away. Hancock. I think with the St. Louis Cardinals, there's been talk that they're not done trading yet. Nolan Ariando's the next big name. Could be on the move. We'll have to see after they trade off Sonny Gray. They are unloading salary, and they are picking up salary too. Swing and a miss by Hancock. Sometimes in this game, you try to go for the home run, and boy, he swung for the fences, and that was a pretty big strikeout. Bender's just locked into that. He really is. He's just in the game. Here's J.C. Sowers, the catcher. Pretty good in the minor leagues. This young catcher. There's lots of potential. Here's the next pitch from Vender. Fastball down and in, 89 miles an hour. This game's presented by State Farm. You need your State Farm, folks. Insurance for your homes. And of course, Pepsi. One of the great drinks of all time. Swing and a miss here. J.C. Sowers. Vender's done pretty good here. It's 0-2. 2 strikes, no balls. We're here in the top of the second inning. Ball just high. 12-6 curve for a fastball, 90 miles an hour. This is a guy that will really rely on his fastball, Vender. Wow, Rick's really lighting it up today. High fastball. It's one thing I couldn't hit when I played. The boy Bay Sox played great tonight. What a pitch. The Baltimore Orioles farm team is showing you why they're elite. Up to bat is one of the great rookies in the game. Future stars of the Cardinal organization. We're looking at James Hurley. Big swing and a miss. 6 curve, 76 miles an hour. The thing about Hurley, he's a guy that can hit the fastball. He can hit the curve really good. He's a contact hitter. He will hit you 30, 20 home runs per season. Big swing. Nice throw by the shortstop. Perfect throw. That's the end of the inning, folks.
Short number 29.
Off the bat, Brandon Iwahashi. Some Japanese American roots. There's Oliver with the throw. Out of the Brandon. Shortstop.
Number 78. Copeland.
Well, Greg Copeland is a guy that has power. He's one of those lefties. You just got to make sure he's from Santos. He's had a couple good pitches tonight, a couple strikeouts. Big swing. Sinker from Copeland. Think of Adam Copeland in wrestling.
Number 3.
Edge, Adam Copeland. 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 See him in AEW now. And teaming up with Christian Cage, Edge and Christian. Copeland and Christian Cage. It's still awesome to see them still go way into their 50s. These guys have been wrestling for 25 years. Both of them came in the wrestling business together. WCW, going to WWF, WWE today. But I remember those ladders, tables matches, the Dudleys and the Hardys. I mean, those are some of the greatest matches I've ever seen. Here's the next pitch. Ball inside. Curveball. 77 miles an hour from Simmons. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball. Swing and a miss. Take a seat, big guy. Simmons is locked in. He's unhittable. You saw there 3 straight strikes. Sparky Mendoza. We're looking at the Mendoza line. Well, Sparky's a guy that has good potential. He's not a guy who's going to get you a big hit, but he'll get on base. There's a pitch from Simmons. Right down the middle. Fastball, 91 miles an hour. Sparky's looking for something good to hit. He's just not going to swing at everything. He's not a free swinger. Sometimes you have good eye contact when you're playing up to that. Never mind, have a game plan. There's the next pitch from Simmons. Strike 2, 86 miles an hour. Velocity's pretty good. He's going up there, 91, 80 plus miles per hour. Mendoza. Show me what you can do. I think for Mendoza, it's all about confidence. When you're as confident as he is off the bat, he's not just going to swing at anything. The count is 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 away. Let's see if they pay off pitch. Strike 3, take a seat. Sparky, you got to swing at that. Well, you see what's seeing this? We're showing you what it's all about, folks. Good pitch. And also a beautiful, beautiful facility today. And the weather's just awesome here. It's a beautiful home of your Bay Sox. And I think the fans are going to enjoy it. There's Marty Rayner. He's had a hit tonight. Swing on this for Marty Rayner. Swing and a miss. 90 plus miles an hour. Rayner trying to go for the fences, but Vender's been really pitching it hard inside on their hands. So, as a batter, you just got to have a game plan. He just has that. Ooh, strike 3. Take a seat, big boy. 89 miles an hour. Sometimes you kind of have a location. You see there with the fastball. You slow it down. Here comes a pitch. Right down the middle. It's a tough pitch to hit, I tell you. It's not easy. Up to bat now is another young bat. Junior Oliver, the young shortstop. There's lots of potential. Has a great arm. He's not good at hit, but he's still learning. Swing and miss from Oliver. Junior, he comes from the island, one of the beautiful places of Dominican Republic. Developed some of the best players in the world over the years. Swing and a miss for Junior Oliver. Junior has to really be confident in himself and try to get a hit here. It would be very cool for the fans to see him use that great potential. Here's the next pitch from Vender. Swing and a miss. The high fastball. We call that the high cheese. When I went up to that back in the day in the 1990s, 1996, I can remember, 95, 96, I could never hit that fastball. But one time, I went up to bat, I hit a home run. I think it was at least 300-foot home run. It was one of the biggest home runs I ever hit. And I was 12, 13 at the time, and when I hit that ball just flew out of the ballpark. Ooh, it's a big hit by West. I think West wants to get a hit here. There's a lot of potential. There's the next pitch from Vender. Strike 2, just on the inside corner. Vender's pitched good tonight. Let's take a look at his stats. He stole 33 pitches. He's a little bit tired, but he's done good. He's had 7+ innings with 7 strikeouts tonight. 2+ innings of pitching. Oh, a big hit by West, but not good enough. Big throw. He's out of it. And then a baseball here on 2K Sports, folks. Now we're getting ready for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Now you see the young manager is just trying to figure out what his team is going to be this year. But you got to give it to the Springfield Cardinals. They're giving them all they can handle. The Bay Sox. Here's Van Schomburg. The young outfielder is showing what he can do. Somber with a big hit. Nice catch by Junior Oliver. Showing the potential. Up to that is one of my all-time favorite young players in the game is Juan Morrison. Think of John Morrison in WWE and then AEW have, sheesh, so many names. Johnny Nitro, Johnny TV. That's what it is, Johnny TV. I mean, just one of the great talents. If I remember, Tough Enough. When they had the coach was there, and all those guys were helping him out. Josh Matthews. So much great talent came from that show. I'll never forget it. Tough Enough. And you got it out here.
Number two.
To bat now, Matt Townsend. Hasn't had a hit tonight. Some guy has some potential. Swing and miss. 89 miles an hour. So this is pretty good tonight. He's only given up the one run. He got 2 outs. 1 strike here. And it's not looking bad. I think the fans are really enjoying this game tonight. Sometimes when you watch a minor league baseball game, you're just hoping it's going to be a good game. This game's been fun. I think when you get to watch these games, they're always fun to watch. Ball just outside. You've seen this. I think when you're going up to bat, you just got to lock it. You're going up to bat. You're trying to get a hit. You're trying to get a home run. I remember when I went up to bat, I wanted to get a home run, and I couldn't. And I always said, you know what? Mark, you can do this. You just never know. Here's the next pitch. Oh, see this? Throws it over. And that's it, folks. We're heading to the top of the 4th inning. The score still is 1-0 for Bay Sox over the Springfield Cardinals. Head back up to bat with some of the big bats. Cliff Medlock, star young center fielder for the Cardinals organization. And really show his potential eventually. Inside, fastball. I think Bender's has just been locked in. Hasn't given up any runs. Hasn't given up too many hits. He's locked in. Swing and a miss by Medlock. Clifford just cannot find the swing. Clifford is a guy that has unbelievable power, unbelievable start talent. When you think of Bryce Harper and, of course, the big free agent, Schwarber, swing and a miss. Just can't get it going. He has as much talent as Medlock. You just wish he could find his game. There's Rick Baroa. He's a real good young talent from Marlin. That's what he can do here. Big swing from Baroa. Nice throw by the second baseman Townsend. So the score is still 1-0, 2 outs. And Mike Kadire. Kadire's a guy that's had some great moments in his baseball career. I remember watching him in the playoffs with the Twins all those years with Torrey Hunter, and the great head manager Tom Kelly. And you think of the Twins, and you think of Kirby Puckett. Think of those great moments. Jack Morris. These guys, they made it look easy, and it's not. Swing and a miss by Kadire. And I think for Michael Kadire, you think of Twin Cities. You think of the people and their sports teams like the Timberwolves, the Minnesota Vikings, the Minnesota Wild. And there's the Twins. Swing and a miss for Michael Kadire. Oh, what an end of baseball. Bender's come in. He's really showing what he can do. Rick is one of the great young talents in all of baseball. Up to bat is Ryan Mountcastle, a talented player in the Baltimore organization. We talk about superstardom. He was heading it. I think over the years he's struck out a lot. He's had some injury problems in 2025. Hopefully in 2026 Mountcastle can find the swing. Same thing for Anthony Santander. There's been injuries. I think for these guys, one's on the Blue Jays, one with the Baltimore Orioles. They're just going to have to re-step up. It's easy out for Mountcastle. There's Anthony Santander. He's a guy that's hit 40 plus home runs in the big leagues. He's unbelievable skill, unbelievable talent. It was a foul ball by Santander. When you have that great swing like Anthony, and you think of Carlos Beltran, you think of those great players. You know, he's not a switch hitter, but he's a great outfielder and he has an amazing bat speed. You can't teach bat speed. There's the next pitch from Sanchez. Ooh, what a pitch. Circle change. You think of great pitchers that have that great circle change of that make is like Bart Pryor and of course the one and only Johan Santana, the Cisco Kid, and Francisco Lariano. There's West with the throw. Santander is an easy out. Oh, Brandon Iwahashi, the shortstop, is trying to get this team back on page. There's the next pitch from Cernas. There's West with an easy out. That's the end of the inning, folks. 5 innings in the bag. Now it's top of the 5th inning, and the 4th. Hammett, big bat, coming up to bat for the Springfield Cardinals. Oh, here's the veteran manager. He's here to really motivate these young guys to know they have all the talent. And to get to the big leagues, they have to bring it. And I think with Luther Hancock, he is the leader on this team. He has all the skill, and he's one of those super prospects that needs to get down. There's a big swing by Luther, and a nice catch by Santander, showing his skill. Santander is a great outfielder. No wonder he got the big contract. There's a lot of teams that love to spend the money, and you're going to start seeing a lot more of that because they want to get to the World Series and try to win. Big swing by J.C. Soares. Next pitch from Bender. Down and away. Fastball 89 miles an hour. 2 strikes, no balls, and we're here in the top of the 5th inning. Ball 1. 88 miles an hour from Bender. I think Rick is really delivering. Soares is looking for the right pitch to hit. Ooh, swing and a miss by the catcher. JC just can't find the pitch today. Bender is locked in, and you see right here with the pitcher, just a tough pitch to swing at. And at least he took a run at that pitch. Let me tell you, it's more harder to get a hit and make it happen than most people would understand. And up to bat is James Hurley. There's a guy that if he's locked in, watch out, folks. He can hit out of the ballpark. It's a pitch from Bender. Ooh, swing and a miss. That looked like a home run swing. 89-mile-an-hour fastball. And I think Bender's been throwing nothing but fastballs tonight. He's thrown a couple curveballs, but he's been really dominant inside the middle. Ooh, swing and a miss. Right on his